So I almost missed this weapon. I was going to get the wet blade, the fire wet blade at the Red Main Castle. And when I got there, I noticed that there was a door for a boss fight. And then I did the boss fight and I got this weapon, which is one of the legendary weapons of the game. I don't know if you went back to the Red Main Castle after you killed Radon, after the Radon Festival, but you definitely want to go get this weapon because it does a lot of damage. And in my book, I think it's the weapon that I've had that does the most damage. It's a colossal weapon, so you need a lot of strength. It requires 50 strength and 16 points in intelligence. I barely have points in intelligence on this character, and it's doing something like 2,000 damage when I'm buffed on these NPCs here, which are in-game NPCs. So if I had more points in intelligence, it would probably do even more damage. It does magic damage. That's what intelligence would do right here. Look at these ads in the far back. They're like wondering what the hell is going on here. They're like totally lost with what's happening. You can see in this video that I killed the ads that were far behind the first ones that I was killing. So look at that, the range on this. This thing actually propulses bosses into the air. It reminds me a little bit of an attack that the full-grown Falling Star Beast does, the one in Mount Glimmer. Anyways, I'm not too sure of the location, but this thing actually does a lot of AoE damage. It's a colossal weapon, so you don't want to bring that in PvP because it's going to be pretty slow. You could actually probably use it in PvP, but I think that would be like cheese. But it's good if you want to kill these NPCs here and farm runes. But it's also probably one of the best weapons to clear enemies when there's a lot of them. In some situations, there's a lot of enemies and you just want to get rid of them real quick. You just use this weapon right here. I think this is really the strongest weapon that I came across so far in the game. I wish I would have found this weapon before I actually completed the whole thing because I almost missed it. It would have been useful in some fights where I had a lot of enemies to kill. Look at that, I'm just going to clear the whole field here. There's easy enemies to kill right there, but it's just to show you guys that this thing can hit a lot of enemies at the same time and just one-shots everything. The only downside to this weapon is that it's a very heavy weapon, so you might end up into a heavy load build. So if you don't have enough points in endurance to increase your load capacity, then that might not be too good because you're going to be very slow with your roll dodge and move, and you don't want that. There is a medallion somewhere that does increase your maximum capacity load, so you might want to put that on if you have it. All depends on what type of build you have. If you have like medium armor on you, and you can probably run this without ending up into the heavy load, but I wouldn't run this all the time, just in certain situations. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thanks for watching.